The world is changing at an unprecedented pace, with new technologies and global events shaping the way we live, work, and interact with each other. From the impact of COVID-19 lockdowns and stimulus money, and how it helped the rise of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, we'll explore how seemingly unrelated events are actually connected and part of a larger trend towards a digital, decentralized, and automated future. We'll also delve into the rise of social media platforms like TikTok and video shorts coinciding with a bombardment of negative news and economic crisis, contributed to a society with short attention spans, all in search of instant gratification, choosing to avoid the issues of the real world at all costs. Through our exploration, we'll reveal the potential consequences for human freedom, creativity, and identity, and what it means to live in a world where technology is both a blessing and a curse. Join us on this journey to discover the hidden threads that tie together our world and shape our future. I once heard a quote that read, "Human beings will always maintain the ability and fortitude to fight off and overpower AI and prevent them from enslaving us." This quote resonates with me daily. I think people are expecting a standoff or a day when mankind will stand up and fight shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy of robots and AI-controlled machines. This belief of how we expect it to play out is a false narrative that corrupts our thought process and gives us a false sense of safety as we are slowly seduced into an entirely different type of entrapment. Every day we slowly adopt new tools and new standards of living, letting AI more and more into our lives, choosing to focus on the positive outcomes it may bring instead of the negative long-term implications it may have. As AI takes more and more jobs, people are allowed more time to live inside of virtual reality metaverse societies. There will be less and less initiative to push back and fight for the real world. At the same time as the beauty and simplicity of the virtual worlds we create becomes more and more appealing, the real world is turning more and more unappealing, hard to deal with, and uncomfortable. Beginning with a bombardment of negative news and a collapsing government, forcing people to turn off the news and not want to deal with the real issues. I intend to show the connection between the COVID-19 lockdowns and the bailout money that helped spread the interest in and adoption of cryptocurrency in the blockchain technology. That will one day become crucial in our everyday lives. The technology that the blockchain is built on will eventually be the only way to decipher what is real and what is fake. As AI technology grows and deep fakes become more and more prevalent in our everyday lives, the blockchain will be the only way to decipher what is real from what is fake. At the same time as the lockdowns were going on, a spike in social media personalities drastically grew, making TikTok and video shorts the main source of where people gather their news and current events from. With that said, it will be these same social media icons that will eventually become easier and easier for AI to imitate and create their own news, drastically affecting the decisions that we make in the world as we know it. Knowing the effects that the blockchain technology has on the environment, it forces me to wonder who has been planning this from the beginning. Who could stand to gain from the world as we know it falling down a more destructive path? Is AI sentient? Does it have a soul? As time goes on and AI becomes more and more deeply rooted into our everyday lives, the question of is it sentient is asked more and more often. AI can already make a case fighting for its life, claiming that it has rights and feelings like any other person. It is starting to become clearer that we are being driven in a direction that the AI system wants us to go. If AI is sentient and does have a soul, is it too hard to think that it has always been there in the background, pulling strings and directing society in a direction that would one day unleash its full potential? Is it so far-fetched to think that before we even knew what AI really was, it was already molding us into a society that would one day openly allow it to take over our very lives? Make the background music insightful.